Happy New Year. So excited to jump on and kind of give you a state of the industry as we go into 2023. So, the first big announcement, which I'm so excited about this year specifically, is the Pantone color of the year, and that is magenta, Viva Magenta. Specifically, if you're referencing or wanting to print in that color, that kind of thing, you're going to always want to look at this code here, the Pantone 1750, and that way we would be able to mix it accordingly. But what I'm most excited about this is Viva Magenta is very much the color of my hair. So I always get thrilled when the Pantone color works with me personally or our brand in general. What this means is you're going to see a lot more products that will be developed and released in this. It is a unique shade, so I would see this coming through more on the print side versus tangible goods in this color, but you will see that promoted through apparel. So t-shirts, that kind of thing that I would say are your lower price point items will be usually geared towards this. You'll also see more in the retail market this color for fashion and things of that nature. So a good color to bring in for accessories, that type of thing. So super excited about the Pantone color of the year. Want to go over just kind of the state of the union, what's trending this year, what to expect as we come into 2023. First of all, I have two huge exciting announcements of some new lines that we are able to source for you. One is Brooks Brothers. It's actually already available, but we will focus the month of February in our media efforts to just kind of build out that brand for you so you can see the new styles. I'll do plenty of virtual showcases of my favorites. So definitely make sure you're first of all signed up on our newsletters because that's where you're going to get a lot of that information. But you can also follow our YouTube channel, subscribe to that, and then check out everything on our webpage because it will be there too. So really excited for Brooks Brothers and excited to show you that. In addition, we're going to have some great camo options that have been released and available through Russell Athletics. So that will be our focus in March as we just launch and show you the new products that are coming out. So super thrilled about that. Keep your eyes and ears open for more information in that realm. So next thing, what's kind of trending when you're building out your marketing plan for 2023? What kind of products are going to be well received by your target audience? Of course, one of our things that sets us apart is a strategic marketing plan. So if you would like to schedule an appointment with us, we can sit down, look at what your target audience is and what would be best received as we pick products and are strategic in that. But eco-friendly is still very big. There is a huge push, especially in the healthcare industry, to not make such a huge carbon impact. So they're looking for things that are not going to end up in the trash can. It would be more wearables, consumable goods, reusable items so that they are not throwing, water bottles and that kind of thing away. But truly trying to make an impact in that. So because of that too, I've seen an increase in food gifts. So if you're doing trade shows and stuff, it might be something where you're providing a snack or a cookie and something like that, and all of those things can be branded. So in addition, there's many products now that are eco-friendly. So either with biodegradable or reusable, they're made with reusable material in the fabrics, or they offset their carbon imprint. Footprint. So that is really important too, to just be mindful about that. So definitely keep that in mind. It is what many markets are demanding. So eco-friendly is always going to be big. Also, one trend we're seeing is how people hand out business cards. And, business cards are kind of a staple thing in business, but being more creative in that can help because let's face it, everyone just Googles you. So if you're handing out a product that's functional and usable, then that's your business card essentially. So that could be one of the little sticker card holders that you put on the back of a phone. It might be a little matchbox that has your information, or even just a pin that has your contact information on it. And that is essentially replacing that. So I'm excited to show some different options for that coming up. Also, textures are in. So you'll see a lot of pens, notebooks, all of these things that have a more tangible texture, and that seems to be trending as well. And then, of course, mental wellness is a huge issue in our society as a whole, but also in the branding realm where people are trying to help with that. So you'll see adult coloring books, stress reliever type things. The pop products are still popular, but they're being reinvented. So you'll see a ruler that has the pop product on that, just any type of fidget type thing for wellness. So that is still very much trending, and new products are being released in that realm. Your top products are kind of staying pretty strong. So your most bang for your buck essentially would be your outerwear. Outerwear is still trending really good. Performance pieces are still very much in line. Believe it or not, we still have some mask and PPE product stuff that is in certain realms. I would definitely say healthcare more than others, but hand sanitizer, that's kind of become the new pen in my opinion. So it's the thing that people are always grabbing, they're always using. It keeps your brand in front of them. It's still a good product to consider using, as well as pens. It's stuff that you would naturally be purchasing, so why would you not have your brand on them? Healthcare is still going to be a huge product, so just thinking through that. What is a functional piece that I can hand out that serves a purpose, that even has a greater good? And of course, polo shirts are always trending. So on top of the performance trend with your polos, that's still very much where retail markets are, as well as the promotional product market. Lots of great pieces from FootJoy, Peter Millar. We've got some of those higher end brands, but then also Port Authority, many different mid-range options there too that are just great functional pieces. So continue to remember that that's a very great branded thing. Outerwear, especially for the next month or so, and then keep that in mind too for holiday as you're doing client gifts and employee gifts. It's always well received and a good piece. So let's talk headwear. I hesitate to even put this in the universe, but right now, and it's the beginning of January, Richardson inventory is looking pretty decent. So that's a bonus. The only downside of it is we still have had from pre-COVID, a 40% roughly increase in the cost of those. So your pricing is still going to kind of be on the higher side, but that's the new standard, I would say, for Richardson. But the most important thing is we're able to get them. So it's still the best selling hat, and it's still going to be predominantly what we sell. I am seeing some trends with the dad cap style, so the softer style. And then there's always the golf hat and the running hat. So that's more of a performance style. Nike is my personal favorite with the spear on that. And it's a great style and it seems to hold true. But I am seeing some increases in inventory supply, and that is a great feeling. So it could all change tomorrow, but for the most part, I feel like the supply has kind of caught up a little bit on our industry. So we should be doing pretty good with that. So lots of information, but exciting new year. Make sure to stay connected with us. We are going to be following up on trends. We're going to give more information, show different products throughout the year. And one thing before I close, I want to just show you some resources for you on our website. When you go, by the way, we're celebrating 15 years in business, which is super exciting. So you're going to see that first when you get to our site. But then also, just so you know, under the products tab, this is a massive search engine. You can click on products, you can search, see all kinds of things. There's actually lots of blogs and branding information on that as well. There's also virtual catalogs, and I want to bring insight to this. We are in the process of updating these, so these will have all of the 2023 catalogs probably by the end of this week, where you can see the new ones. And these are flip books, so kind of in general, a lot of the tangible catalogs are kind of not being even produced anymore. So they're going to be virtual flip catalogs, but it's a great way to get some ideas, and you're going to see these updated for you again within the next week with the different options, specifically brands. So if you wanted to see our North Face offerings, this is a good place to start. Peter Millar, FootJoy, those kind of brands, they're not really even in the big catalogs, so they have their separate catalogs. So this is a great resource if you were wanting to look through some things. Also, keep in mind we have a blog. So this is our branding blog that you can come and take a peek at it. Of course, when you're looking at the end with holiday, there's lots of things, but you'll start seeing some of those Brooks Brothers blogs, things like that, as we introduce the new products for the year. And then, of course, let me bring attention to the YouTube. This is our virtual showroom. So if you have made it this far in this video, you obviously are not irritated by my voice, so you would probably like this too. But we have promotional product and apparel playlists. So as new products come in, I will give you a quick rundown of them, show you pricing, as well as the bells and whistles and what makes each product good. And of course, you can actually go to our YouTube channel from here, but there's also the playlist listed here. So under products, again, lots of information that you can research and look yourself. Or what we always prefer is just shoot us an email, give us a call, let us know what you've got in mind, and then we can do all of the researching for you, put together a presentation. You'll receive something very similar to what you're watching now that goes over all the details, or even meet for coffee or lunch, something of that nature, which would be great. So we're here for you. We're here to build your brand this year in 2023. We appreciate all that you do and the support that you have given us over the many years, and look forward to working together this year.